Hello. I'm back. I'm back with even more Kenshi. What's going on? I don't know, but there's a dead animal, and you know what dead animals on the side of the road in Kenshi means? Free food. Free leathers. What am I doing? We did Pollock healed himself. Where did he take damage from? Oh god, everyone's fighting. What are we fighting? Fucking wolves. The game's over. We're squad wiping right now. I'm not even kidding. Wolves just killed my family. What the fuck? Let's see if we get back on this. They would have left already, so you can actually heal, Bart. Get up. Don't stop pretending. Stop playing dead and help out. Bart, you've got 2 shitty medical kits. Come on. Alright. Come on. Everybody get up and try to recover. Jesus Christ. Fucking wolves. We're getting the treatments. Alright, everybody got treated. It doesn't look like we lost any arms yet. Negative 70. Fucking wolves. The worst. Alright. But more free meat. All it cost was the blood of our compatriots. They're alive though, so it literally was just the blood. Alright. Is there somebody in the sack already? Yep. Cass is just working away. The well's done. That's nice. Plenty of water in the water tank. The bakery's almost done. Holy shit. Not that we have the wheat production to make it worthwhile yet. What is going on here? Where are your people? Why are you just living in my base? Head. Jesus, he's fucked up. Bin. Stomach. Oh. Just ripped open. A negative 62. Pinchy. Chest wound. A deep chest wound. Excellent. Just lay there on the ground. It'll be fine. There's literally no point in picking you up. As far as I know. As far as I can tell. Let's go produce some lovely warm dried meats of unknown origin. Dry those meats and then feed them to your friends. Would you like questionable meat? Unknown meat? Meat of unknown origins. Sir, friends, countrymen, would you like to eat unknown meats? I think the answer to that is probably yes for most people. Alright, Pollock, your inventory please. Fins. You may have one. 1 steak for your inventory. Who else is up here? Bard and Gref. Gref? Bard. Bard's inventory, please. Thank you very much. That is the most convoluted thing I've ever done in a video game. Pollock, put up the inventory of 2 of my people and a container on the screen at a time in order to transfer things from one to the other for some reason. No idea. Pinchy, how's that ground treating you? And Zind, you like dirt? You like dirt, Zindy? Benny. Zind could use a health kit as well. I think that's all the people that are there. I accidentally closed Pollock. Alright, Pollock, come back. This is, the most compelling content in all of video gaming Twitch is like inventory management in games of many types, but certainly this one. Cass. Meat man. Pollock. And let's see, eggs or Chirpy? Chirpy, share that meat with eggs. Please. We're not to a higher iron plate technology, huh? Bring me your higher iron plate technology. Oh. Cass? Where did all these one book? No. Did we buy more books? I wasn't paying attention. Apparently there's plenty of more books though, because there's a lot of unlocks there. 8 books. What do we need in the shorter? What do we need? What do we need in the shorter term? Exterior lighting would be nice, so we could put some lights up. And outside, get a little more base light feel. That one and that one. The rooftop light generator. Got these hills back here, and we did build this one successfully. So let's skip that for now. A bed, sure. Going to need to do the next level of buildings as well. I think that's an engineering technology though. Save the game. Not frequently enough. More saving. Alright, we don't have anything extra except those teeth, so let's take this copper. Get some food so you don't die. Cassie's researching, right? Yeah. She's only got a couple things to do. This building is probably more important. However, you know, we don't even have that much building material, so I guess there's gonna be a bunch of wheat soon. There is. Alright, Pollock. We're moving along. The base is developing, but we're in this weird period where we still have to buy food all the time, and it costs a lot of fucking money. Let's go on vegetables first. Vegetables. Speaking of vegetables, have you heard of rubbing your zucchini against another zucchini? No, speaking of vegetables, I was at the Home Depot Restore. No, it's not Home Depot. The Houses for Humanity, Habitat for Humanity Restore. The halibut restore of what? I was at the Restore, the Hats Against Humanity Restore, and saw a bunch of VHS cassettes. Included amongst those was VeggieTales. And if you've never seen VeggieTales, VeggieTales is like elaborate Christian allegories portrayed by a group of vegetables for the purpose of educating the young in our morality. It's quite odd. Like it's a very unusual thing to see, like, biblical stories played out by a carrot and some broccoli and stuff. Like, you'd think that's like a normal notion. Like, it's so strange. There's like a ton of VeggieTales content as well. We're not talking about like 1 or 2 VeggieTales pilots that have been abandoned. No. There's like dozens of VeggieTales movies and VHSs. You can buy your child an extensive series of Christian morality lessons taught via the artistic talents of some vegetables. It's quite weird. It's quite weird. I don't know why they chose a group of vegetables as their medium, I suppose. It's so weird. All right, we need to do a show. There's the executive meeting of the VeggieTales producers. long before any VeggieTales content was produced. It's Cliff Veggie here. Cliff Veggie. Cliff Veggie. They're on a Zoom call, of course. Cliff Veggie and let's see. Sally Tales. Sally Tales. She, of course, Veggie Tales, right? Cliff Veggie and Sally Tales on a Zoom call with their lawyer. So, what do you think? Can we copyright stories from the Bible? No, you can't. Well, what if we portray those stories in a universe with sentient talking vegetables? Yes, that you could definitely copyright. That's obviously a legit derivative work. I mean, you can put your name on that. No one's gonna fight you. Excellent. Good. We'll get these VeggieTales underway right away. But why? Why a vegetable? Why a series of vegetables? Why not? I mean, I know maybe they thought it was overdone. They were like, what should we do? Should we do bunnies? No. There's been Peter Rabbit. There's too many bunny stories. Too many. There's a Velveteen Rabbit, you know. All right. Bears. No. You got Yogi Bear. you got the Berenstain Bears. You know. You got lots of bears. Okay. What animal or vegetable? Vegetable? What about a carrot, Jesus? It's funny though, but I didn't think of it, so I guess I should I owe those people credit. I mean, who would have thought that you could make an entire video franchise out of morality stories from the Bible being told by sentient vegetables? I mean, I think it's unusual, but it's very successful. Yes, as evidenced by the VHS. Alright, so I've finished a second farm fucking finally. Alright, Gills, now you have a little more work to do. Hello, Gills? He's unconscious. Hello? Thank you. Finns, you're supposed to be helping. And Pinchy doesn't have a job, right? No, he does. He's on the stone processor full time. How are we doing? We're making building materials, so I like where that's going. How can we get another free person without recruiting? This is on a 3, so we're not even close to maxing that out. Actually, we're probably overstocked on plates right now, yeah. We could build another plate storage. This building needs to change to the electric version. And I believe we haven't researched the technology. Industry, it's red on brown, but somewhere in here it says iron plates 3 gives you the next iron refinery. So I need to do my bench level, which interestingly enough needs plates. Okay. Well, like, come stand in the threshold of this building so I can see this fucking thing and upgrade it. Bam. Bam. Take that. How we doing on food? Got some vegetables. Does anybody want some vegetables? Vegetable salesman. Bert, get your vegetables here. There's nobody unconscious lying in the gutter anymore. It's so civilized. More frequent quick saving. I think that's it, actually. Oh, we still have one vegetable. Keep that for yourself. Go ahead and take that home. Keep it for yourself. This building's done, isn't it? Yeah, it's hot. Alright, do we have enough copper to sell? We have no copper to sell. Probably because the 2 copper miners are recovering from massive head and stomach wounds. Which is a reasonable thing, you know. You gotta accept, you know, a society in which doesn't produce any copper because the copper producers are suffering from massive wounds inflicted on them by a pack of wild fucking dogs. guess we just wait for cash to actually, keep building. We're gonna need more food soon, and we don't really have any income. We could sell plates. We just need to get these farms up and running, and we're just not there yet. Soon, though, because we're up to 2. And 2 means 4, and 4 means 8. The problem is, I guess I can do Pollock on engineering, and he'll use the backpack, right? 2 iron plates. He knows he needs 15 iron plates or whatever to build this thing. He picked up 2 of them, put them in his inventory, and then went to go build the opposite thing. Awesome. Why'd he pick up the plates at all if he wasn't going to use the plates to build the research beds? Like, what has the AI done to deserve this? He just picked up more building materials as well, but only 2. It's not a stack of 9. He actually is kind of being efficient, right? Because he was up there, he grabbed the building materials, went to the bench, worked on the bench, ran down here, picked up building materials and plates, or picked up plates, used the building materials down here, and now we're taking the plates up to use them after getting more building materials. It's a strange bit of logic, but it's something. He didn't deliver the plates yet, though. Maybe Cass actually delivered it for him, and now he's got them just stuck in his inventory. Why? It's so strange. Go put them back. You don't need them. This is actually probably full again. It is. There's no place to put them. There's just permanent plates in his inventory now. It's like in Minecraft when you're trying to clear inventory spots and you're just picking up dirt cubes all the time. You're like, fuck, what's this dirt block? Oh, Prairie Day is my favorite. I'm so deeply anachronistic. It's tempting to try to upgrade all these walls right now, but they're too busy doing other stuff, so I'll just open up the walls. At least the walls make it slightly easier to identify where the bandit packs are coming from. Divine blessings to you, brother. Yeah, this is... People complain about this, but it's much better to be in the Holy Nation than it is to be in the United Cities because of the cost. Take it, Sand. That's it. You press 1 like 10 times. If you live in the United Cities, you got slavers fucking everywhere, trying to take you a slave in your own town. You got tax fucking reps coming out robbing you constantly. Every 7 days, instead of a prayer, you get robbed for like $2,000 or $3,000, which doesn't actually sound like that much when I say it, but is initially a difficulty. We really got to get these walls upgraded for the aesthetic value of the land. It doesn't down where we're trying to make the town looking place. Where the walls look so cheap. I like this area. I don't like the way the ramp is just off, but correcting by a small amount in this game is not... it's not great. The way the wall block works. Like, this really needs to be, a screen inch. This is a screen inch. All the building down here are done. So we got building materials in stock. We have 3. So I guess we'll do the gates first. I'm not moving them. I mean, it would be nice to move them, to have them perfectly on the line, but it's not. It's not happening. It's frustrating using the wall tool sometimes. So we'll do those gates, and then the wall sections. How are we doing at copper now? Gonna need more food, so I think we can wait until 7 a.m. or whatever when the shop's open for our copper mining to make us a little money. Got 2 full gladiator. This guy right now, he's my name is. Can you run in here, please? You're killing me. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. He's running through the wheat fields, I was just thinking of that scene in Gladiator. Where Gladiator, portrayed by Russell Crowe. He's in a wheat field. I think he thinks he's dead. But he's really riding back down on a wagon. Being dragged through the wheat field. It's a really cool shot. And then later he has like a flashback, or I don't know, a vision of another world, like an Elysian Fields, where it's his farm in idyllic, unimagined conditions. It's very, very visually interesting. I may or may not have written papers about the Gladiator movie. Available on certain websites with slashes in their name. We won't get 2, guys. Why did you split it up, you fucking morons? We're not gonna get 60 wheat. We're gonna get, 50 wheat, 40 wheat. Oh, what the fuck? Woof! I mean, I know it's a dog, but it's a wolf. Every time I see a dog in real life, I bark at it. And I know that's a little weird, but I just like fucking with dogs. I like them. I'm just trying to make friends, like with every dog I ever interact with. And that means basically fooling around with dogs, because dogs are really only interested with you if you're actively engaging them, right? So yeah, I bark at strangers' dogs. I'm sure their owners think it's a little weird. But I pretty much do it all the time. They're probably like, why are you doing that to my dog? You're agitating him. Yeah, it's like, yeah. That's what dogs are about, though. I'm part Muppet, part... Oh, no. Alright, save the game. Forget that I was going to say anything. Right. We're coming out here, right? Turn off the jobs. Gills? You too. Coming out here, right? Now we're going to save the game again. We're going to pick a fight with these guys. I was trying to get them before they ran in the base. It's too late. Fuck me. Alright, there was one hit. Okay. Did we get their attention? Yes. Some of them. Some of us are already down. Okay, the whole group's on our ass. Ass to ass. Oh no. Oh, this is going so poorly. Go into the town. Did we lose them all? I think we did. Alright, let's get back to the closest body and do some healing. We drew pretty much all of them, I think. There might be a few left in our town. We're getting the heals on, and then they're proceeding to the other pile of our people. Everybody's getting fixed up. There doesn't look like any of them were left, so it was like the perfect draw in that regard. Alright, I need you to not be carrying around all this shit. So if you could come over here. I'm gonna take you off engineer, period, for now. Drop that off. This is undoubtedly full. It is fucking maxed. Fucking maxed out. Just throw them on the ground. Hello? Just throw them on the ground. And those, we can, okay. That was very weird, and there was like lag and latency on the clicking, so I'm worried that the game's about to die. Alright, let's go rob some corpses! Everybody got healed up. These are like piles of people, but I need to focus on the looting while I can. Alright, first kill this dude. Get him. Hello? Where are you guys going? What is going on? Why didn't he go to the person I told him to go to? And instead ran into the melee in town. So everybody else could wake up and follow him. I needed to put everybody else back to work. Job. Go. Go. Get out of here. Go. Go. Right. Now Pollock is fucking on the ground. God damn it. Pinchy, how badly is Pinchy? Negative 27 chest. So we're gonna have to pick this person up. Gills, do you have medicine? Yeah, you do. Pollock is on a wall back here, a mile away for some reason. Cass, go deliver this person to the shack floor. Gills ran up to Pollock and then just decided to walk away. Oh, alright. He's going back to work. Pollock is recovering while lying up here on the wall. We're missing our looting opportunities because of poor AI. I mean, I clicked with Pollock on a specific enemy, and I may have clicked attack all, I guess, now that I think about it. That might be why he ran to the wrong enemy. He got in a fight and is now down on the wall. Look at this fucker. Let's see. Is anybody any good at using their weapon? I beg your pardon. We're gonna undo you. And you're gonna come out here and kill this guy. Come on, he's on the ground. I know he's a ninja, but... yeah. So, right. While you're here, let's do some looting. These are all faction marks here. Loot some swords. I heard you like looting. Those are... yeah, here we go. Nice. This is how you make it in the world today. Well, this guy's fucked up. Oh, no. He's like barely able to move and still fucked me up. Hello, sir. Why am I healing? I'm healing myself. Hi, do you mind if I have your swords? Thank you. Everybody on my side should have a ninja blade of this quality right now. So, pretty sure. Yeah. Oh no. Gills and fins. Everybody else did. So, bin. Have you got two? You got two. Refitted blade as opposed to old refitted blade. Alright. Let's go. We'll save two of them. To distribute to our guys with inferior weapons. I beg your pardon. Would you say your weapon is inferior? Yes. I have an inferior weapon. It's true. Don't laugh. You know, in order for some to be superior, some must be inferior. Who doesn't have it though? It's gills and fins, right? I heard you like superior weapons. In some way. Not Zint. Fins. And Bin. And also, I fucked this up, and I still have Gil's sword in the wrong inventory. Oh my god. It should be in Bin's inventory. I think there's probably a couple more swords to pick up. It's a shame I don't have my actual transporter to do this job because he's laying unconscious on the walls. It's a shame. Alright. I think I got both of those guys. That guy doesn't look like he has anything. Or that guy. There's a couple of hungries there. This guy. Nice. I heard you like swords. I do like swords. But I like money as well. So it's probably... Ooh. You stole those from me anyways. Probably. Perhaps. Unclear. Ooh. I heard you like meat. They're made of meat. I make that reference at least once a day. That short sci-fi clip. It's based, I believe, on a story about aliens who come to investigate Earth, and they take our form, and they're amazed to find that we're organic. They're made of meat. I heard you like meat. Yeah, I'm a pretty big meat fan. Are there more? This guy, hard to tell. He's clipping into the ground too much to see if I looted him. Yes. Can he make it any further? I thought I saw some fighting going on down here. I think that might be all the swords that are available to collect. Is anybody alive still who has a bounty? Or does anybody have a bounty? He's got a 500 bounty and he's alive. Alright, Ben. Go pick this guy up. It's free real estate. I mean, it is kind of not free money because we paid for it in blood. But put him in the cage. Nice. Take that, Nick Cage. Hello, shopkeeper. Would you like to buy 2 swords? You would? Excellent. Sell me all your meats. Other people are working, right? Yeah. Except for Pollock, who's unconscious, and Ben, who is temporarily relieved of duty, but not like in a bad way. Like in a good way. Sort of. Hello, Sir, shopkeeper. I would like to purchase all your meats. Yeah, that's hot. Put your meats in my inventory. Do it. Give me your meat inventory. Unload your meat into me. What? I beg your pardon? Alright, save the game. Freaking saving. Especially after paying the price. We made some money there. There might be another bandits worth checking there, I say. I say. Anybody want some meats? I'm gonna put them here in the chest. I know they'll use that. Because I need to go right back to the pile. Back in the pile. Cook some meats as well. Because I forgot to check to see if there are bounties out here. Amongst these remaining ninjas. 500? 500? 1,000? That's hot. Please come here. There you go. Guess so? Pick him up. He'll survive. Long enough to get into a cage, that's for sure. Do I know what Nick Cage sounds like? Well, I don't know. Is that kind of like Keanu Reeves? What's a famous Nick Cage quote? When I think of Nick Cage, I think of that really cringy scene in one of the Fast and Furious movies. I think. I don't know. I've never seen any of the Fast and Furious movies where like him and his crew are trying to hype themselves up before doing the job, and I don't know what the job is. So this is some sort of criminal escapade that involves stealing cars. I'm sure. No, this cage. Right? There's nobody in it. Okay. That cage is broken or something. 200. Oh, he's dead. Well, you know, gotta get all the free money. So Nicolas Cage and his crew are like trying to like hype, and they all stand in the garage and put on the Lowrider. I don't actually know the author of the music song The Lowrider. Nonetheless, I do know the tune. It's catchy, I guess. Do I like that song? No, I don't think I do. I do not think I do. Then they got hyped up, and you know, a third of the way through the song, and then they're like, "Yeah, let's go do it. Let's go do the caper." Whatever the caper is again, and I don't really know. And I'm not judging you if you like that shit, but I am critical of those fucking films. No, I've never seen them, but you know, dumb action movies really aren't my thing. And they strike me as dumb action movies. Maybe they're quite clever and well done, but I just doubt it. I guess I kind of like cars, but I don't get any fetish from cars like that in those. That might not be the Fast and the Furious. It might be some other series of movies. I don't know. There's a bunch of car movies. Is this one done? It is not. It requires more wheat straw. Shopkeeper, I require your wheat straw. Your finest wheat straw. I got about 15 more minutes today. Or so. This gate looks like shit because it's not level. Also, this is where the road turns. I might have to do something about that. All the buildings are done, so we need to continue making wheat before actually doing anything wheat related, bread production related. So we can build the machines in here, I guess. We can't put anyone on the task, but we don't really actually have people for that job either. So we probably recruit people. That should be our priority. There were a couple in the hub. And there were a bunch down in Way Station. But the hub is probably as far as we want to go. Pollock isn't ready to go yet, and Pollock pretty much needs to be the person to go because of his pace. His athletics are higher than anybody's. Anybody else is just gonna get creamed. It's very annoying, but that's the fact of it. Alright, so we're laying out the bakery. And out here we need the actual grain silo. Okay, yeah, it's an outdoor building, right? Yeah. Let's build it here. And then this light post, I don't really like this light post. Can you make it much higher? Can't make it any higher. No. Plus and minus does not change the height of this. It changed 1 degree once and then nothing. What? Okay, sure. Then the triangle brackets to actually rotate it. We'll put one on either side. And then I think the only bench you can do outside is the sitting box. Yeah. The thing about these is they don't seem to comply with the sitting table. What can you do? Pillows? No. Small table? No. Can you do this table? No. Bar table? No. Rusty sink? All these are interior only, except for the sitting box. My problem with the sitting boxes is that they have a direction and you can't tell what that direction is. So like if I put this down, someone will sit on it and face the wall. And it breaks my immersion. Yeah, I should find a mod for this that allows more cosmetic objects. If you were in this space as a recreational space, alright, there's like a little group there, right? So the other thing I can do is I can build a campfire, which is like free infinite light, right? This, you know, there's something there. I need like the tent and stuff from the that are actually already in the game, aren't they? Because you see them around. Alright, all that stuff. Now, the first thing we need in here is probably flower storage. Flower storage. Do it right in the door, but I don't. That'll do. Don't really want to cut out any of the angles. You can reach that object very well. I could put it up against the wall, I guess. I mean, not many people need to reach this at the same time. So let's get one here. And then another one here, just for cosmetic reasons. Not actually to use it. There. Alright, 2 flower stacks. And then what? A water tank. Indoors, right? Just farming. Water tank. Up against this wall. Oh, maybe underneath the stairs. That's a weird area, but we're gonna want to fit more than one stove here. Are we fitting a stove in here? Let's just make this the water. Alright, and then bread oven. Like 3 of them, maybe? Just like straight up against the straight portion of this wall. It's like right on the edge of it. Starts curving like there. How deep does it go? How deep does it go? Quite deep. Quite. That's about. It looks. Can I fit 2? Yes, I can. I don't think I'll actually ever use 4 of them, but it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Alright, so then we need a place to put the bread loaves. Conveniently, here is some possible places. You probably don't actually want to store bread near a water tank, but I don't think the game is going to be too worried about that. The other thing is people need to come to it a lot. I beg your pardon. Which means they need to be able to reach it from every angle. So we'll just put... We can fit 2 here, I think. Yeah. They fit there. Alright, and then some furniture in here too, because people are going to want to sit down while they're eating their bread. So, should we try to divide the space? I never really use these interior wall panels. So we got like a little bedroom at the bottom of the stairs here. Like, how would you use what's here? You need to leave room around this, but fuck the feng shui of the remaining area. Maybe just there? You definitely want separation from this bread from your where your bed is, if you know what I'm saying. You want the bread and the bed in separate areas. You don't really want yeast around bed areas. Oh, there, right? Okay. I don't know. It works. It works, right? Right. You probably put your bed way back here. And then I don't know. You gotta have a table in here too, or maybe a rusty sink. Oh, the rusty sink should be over here. It's like a studio. It's like a studio. Rusty sink. And there's like a little table. Let's move this rusty sink over. One of them. Then an actual seating table of some kind. This thing? And some stools. Everybody likes stools. It's pretty tight here. But you really want a separation from your bed to your, like, well, this is where I hang out. Hello? Okay. Alright. I think the thing is a couple ceiling lamps. This roof is real high. This is the fan one. It's classy. It needs 3 or 4. 3. Why is this so low? Why is that? Is the roof that much lower back there? How did I manage to place it down there? This is a roof lamp, right? It's very hard to work in 3 dimensions this way for me. Maybe it's easier for other people. But alright. It's because of the dome at the end. Alright, we'll go with that. It's dangerous not to hit confirm more often. This little dome. It's really did some real strange things to the placement of those lights. I don't care if you don't have materials. Go fucking get the materials, you fucker. There. Castellina is building the bakery, which is hot. Like, we don't even actually produce any wheat. No. So we're still building seed farms. It's gonna happen any day now. What a ton of things that the town has gotten today. It's gonna an end on, I think so. Oh yeah. You can see Pollock there, unconscious on an alley, a dirty, fetid alley in the distance. Nice. All right, that's fun. All right, I'll be back on Saturday, or no, Friday. Probably with Polly. We'll probably do more Twitch. Thanks so much for joining me today, if you did. Specifically, I want to thank was it Jiwa 69420? No, Jiwa 96. And anybody else who watched. You have a good one.